one and only voice of God this evening, John Waters.
How are you? Thank you.
Great.
I'm saving my voice here.
Is it going to be a lower register for God that you work out with your acting
because
coach?
I had laryngitis 2 days ago, so I was so terrified. So for 2 days, I've been walking around like the guy in Incredibly Close, writing yes and no, and being like that.
Now, tell me about the first time you hosted. What was that like?
Well, those days you gave a 20-minute monologue, uncut, you know, and I was a host like 4 or 5 years, you know, and then I was a presenter, and now I'm voice of the God. One year I'll be the janitor. That's all right. I'll still come.
No, I want that job, so you can't take that away from me just yet.
All right, all right.
And John, you know, since we're streaming worldwide, we actually have viewers sending us their tweets. It's going crazy right now. We have Miss Heather. She wants to ask, what's your favorite part about working on an indie film?
On an indie film, well, certainly that if you're lucky enough to have a bathroom, it's really exciting that you don't have to go knock on people's doors in the neighborhood and ask if you could use the bathroom. So it's very nice that you have the honey wagon. That's a perk.
Tell a great story about you giving the actors ice so their breath wouldn't freeze.
Well, that was in Pink Flamingos when it was so cold, you have to just put ice in their mouth so you don't see their breath. But then I thought, well, it doesn't matter. That makes it more insane that there's a naked woman in a girdle and bra and a plate pad in the middle of winter with no clothes. That makes it more extreme. So I got rid of the ice. It was a budget item I got rid of.
Now, do you feel yourself attracted to the surreal in terms of film, or do you like more conventional narrative stuff?
My favorite 2 movies this year were probably The Skin I Live In and Melancholia.
That just answered my question.
And the Justin Bieber documentary.
Did you see it in 3D?
Yeah, I did. And I, alone, and when he shook his head out there and shook his hair, I screamed like a girl.
We had no idea that you had the Bieber fever.
Oh, I always have. I think he's really good, for real. I'm not being ironic.
Would you cast him?
Well, I wish I could. I couldn't afford that, but certainly, yes, he should play a junkie. He'd win the Oscar. Thinking, if him, it's like Dolly Parton out of drag playing an alcoholic. She'd win the Oscar.
Well, I figure if you got Johnny Depp, you could get Justin Bieber.
Well, I love Johnny. You kidding? And I love Justin Bieber too. I'm a fan of all those ones that come out of, and become huge stars like that. That's great. We should be so for that.
But you like that pop aspect of these guys too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big pop element to everything you do.
Well, but Johnny Depp went on to have the finest career of almost any American actor, almost.
And thank you for your part in that.
Well.
You worked with so many great people. Who haven't you worked with that you would absolutely love to?
I love her, and I think she's absolutely great, but I have never worked with her. I've met her, and she was lovely, but I've never worked with her.
And do you ever get starstruck with anyone? Because I'm sure people are starstruck to meet you.
Well, I'm always amazed, but of odd people, I remember when David Nelson from Ozzie and Harriet was in my movie. I couldn't believe that, because I grew up watching Ozzie and Harriet, and I thought, I can't believe that David Nelson is here with Patricia Hearst playing his wife and Tracy Lords playing his daughter.
What was that conversation like getting David Nelson?
Well, it was great. His cousin Kathy Nelson, who was the music supervisor,
sure.
helped, and certainly we introduced. He was lovely. He had a good time. He was great. It was the last movie he made. I killed his career.
Well, I know you've got a lot of work to do before you are going to be the voice of God.
See
A
you
lot
at
of
the
people
table.
want to talk to you. Good luck tonight. Have fun. It was a blast talking with you.